Everybody, this is Tiger, and welcome to Tiger Auctions channel. So today, got a little time tonight before I head out to Nashville tomorrow, and I wanted to show you this clothing auction. It was a place called the Ivy Showroom in Atlanta, Georgia. Um, it was a place I don't know. They got on a lot of magazine covers were shot there, all kinds of things. But you know what? Like anybody else, they go belly up, right? I mean, this is how it is. You're not Ralph Lauren or Gucci or whatever, and life happens, right? We can poke fun at them, but truth is it happens. Uh, it looks like they had a good run in there, but uh, whatever. It's done. It's gone. And let's see. Okay, so this is from the Ivy Showroom in Atlanta, and let me get my screen set up here so I'm happy. All right, okay, so this earlier today, this auction went off, and it's on Grafe Auction, so give them a little credit here. Not paid for doing this, I just the goal of this video is to let you have a better understanding of what really goes on with auctions. What does stuff really sell for? And with Grave, I found out if I leave the auction open, I can go back and click on closed items. See, I can go in here and go to closed lots, and then that'll show me everything. But once I close this thing out, unless I've got the title and the URL completely saved, it's gone. So good luck with all that, which it really doesn't matter after the fact, right? It ain't coming up tomorrow. It's gone. All right. So, um, now the downside with this is that their stuff is kind of shown in black and white once the item's been closed. So, yeah, I can pull things up here, but they still just, okay, if I pull up the individual item, you can see the color pictures. Okay, when you're dealing, if you're dealing in black and white, and the stuff is mostly black and shades of gray, then you get what you get. Um, so the final prices right here, um, leather jackets, they went for $25, $40, 55, 42. Um, Hang on here. Let me get set. I'm gonna use the control or the shift button here to go down the pages so it's not I don't like the scrolling as much. Um all right. So let's see here. Um $60, 47. I'm gonna leave my mouse over here based on where the pricings are gonna show in that row. Um a fur fox. This is fox. $90, 120, 110. So it's got a retail of 27. It's got some of these things have the tags on them, but there's also like this here said 2,700. But when you go in, well, a lot of things that had a markdown price. So I'm not really sure um how that really was. Um, but nice jackets, varsity jackets, tan leather. $32. Um, I wish I had had more time to um to watch this auction because unfortunately this is a live auction and that they're doing one item at a time and it'll go quick, but you gotta, man, you gotta sit and wait forever for your item to come up. And it just, plus this is clothing and a lot of women's clothing. And I really wasn't sure how I felt about how's this going to sell on eBay? Because we looked up, man, let me tell you something. This is not a brand you find here in the States. So, and I don't know if it was just Google, we weren't seeing stuff from Europe, but because a lot of this is in European sizes, which I'm well familiar with, but when you're trying to sell this stuff, it's um, how's it going to sell? And I just kind of left well enough alone. But looking at these prices now, man, I kind of wish we'd bid some more. Um, you know, uh, $40, 65 for a men's leather jacket. Uh, let's see here. Toscani men's leather jacket, $700 retail. Um, there's a women's biker's jacket. Um, retail 750. It's got red at the bottom. Um, and that went for 130. So you're talking about 160, 170 after fees. Um, now the one here went at 120. Of course, 40 and 32. This leather quilted moto jacket, I didn't get it. It looks like a puffer jacket, just not as thick. And um, I don't know. Here's a riding leather jacket, $30. Um, this cow one, these went for, this went for 140, 110, 65, a cow print. I don't know. I'm not a fashion person, and so like I say, stick to what you know. This looks like the first jacket. Man, $35. I mean, I wouldn't have mind dropping 100, $200 on this. Um, I'm actually going to be in Atlanta this weekend. And I could pick it up. Um, $27, 37. Now, unfortunately, it's only showing you these little pictures. I just don't have the time to show you everything. We're at item 200 right now. Man, I mean, I gotta be honest, I'm seeing a lot of really good prices. Um, I'm gonna say 10% of it went above $100. A lot of it 40, $50. That's, if you got a fashion boutique, you could work with that, but 15 bucks for a two-tone leather jacket. I know it has the black at the bottom. Um, Philip Plein. I don't know. Leather bomber jacket. This does not look like a bomber's jacket to me. I mean, I understand that. Now, here it looks like leather, but it just didn't look like leather in the pictures. Um, just didn't. Yeah, 45, $50, man. Ah, yeah, a lot of 40, 50, 75, 75. Um, hooded cloth jacket. Still not hitting $100 though. that's some really good prices in here though, if you're gonna be honest. It's just, unfortunately you have to actually be set. You can put in your max bid, um, but you gotta see these here are showing a retail of $1,100. Um, I can't enlarge that right now unless I save it and everything. No, retail of 1,800. I seen this one here. Yep. I mean, granted, that's what somebody made a tag for. I mean, obviously they were trying to sell it for 750. So, um, leather trench coat, $37. It's not a trench coat. I mean, looks like a longer jacket, but I mean, okay, I mean, somebody doing an auction, they don't always, um, they just guess at it and go. I don't blame them. Um, and these are a lot of nice prices. I really wish I had been able to spend the time on this auction today. But man, this auction probably went 8 hours, right? Um, Man, a lot of stuff. I could have picked up some of this and sold it online, but sometimes you just understand when it's time to let that go. Man, $16, $14, $15, 14. Man, that was some good deals right there. Uh, wow. Hey guys, that was again, that was on hang on here, let me get back to my studio. Um that was on Grafe Auctions. GrafeAuction.com, not Grafe Auctions. There's no S, and I don't get them. They need to put an S on there because there's more than one auction. So anyway, guys, hey, I hope you have a wonderful night here. We had 12-minute video, so I hope you enjoyed it. Hope hope you found it useful. All right, guys. So thank you very much.